Guys, it's your boy here for the not the hangout. We're rolling in here for the Q&A. And remember, guys, to get a question answered, halffootballhot.com, top left-hand corner, HH. Ask HH. That's how we're gonna roll. So let's, without further ado, Pierre Richard Michel. Hello, HH. Keep up with the excellent work. May God give you strength and blessings, my friend. Thank you. Remember, happy Independence Day to the greatest country in the world, Nigeria. Happy Independence Day. My question this week is, Real Madrid domination. Is Real Madrid's domination over? I feel Real Madrid didn't do it. I have not had a great transfer window during the summer, and some players are getting older. They're still the team to beat, but look very beatable. Even if they won 2 Champions Leagues, I still don't feel their domination is the level of the Barcelona domination, where Barcelona was looking almost unstoppable. Also, I would like to have your opinion, which is better, PES 18 or FIFA 18. I'm a FIFA guy. I feel their career mode has more depth, more license, and an overall better gameplay. PES is behind. What's your take on who's wins this year? So let me go PES and FIFA. It goes like this. FIFA have all the licenses. They look better. They have the graphics. Pro Evo for me will always be the better game, because as far as gameplay, Pro Evo is better. And I think that's because I played FIFA recently with the 100% Chelsea guys, and it looks good. It looks great, but it lacks just that gameplay of what football is really about. And I think that PES has a better handle on the gameplay. So for gameplay, Pro Evo. For look, graphics, and gloss, FIFA. But Pro Evo, personally, for me, is my personal favorite. Real Madrid's domination wasn't at the level of Barcelona's. As much as I hated Barcelona's domination and the era, because I despise their football, their domination, I've never seen that in football before. Real Madrid is very good. What they've done in Europe is amazing, but I think as far as dominating, I think Barcelona's domination was something that was pretty special. Although Real Madrid have won 2 Champions Leagues in a row, and if they have everybody fit, they're the favourites again. I don't think they'll win it a third time, but I didn't think they'll win it a second time. So it's too early to say whether they're on the way down, because we're still too early in the season. But don't bank them out, especially if they got the boy Cristina playing. Max Akundov, who do you think had the most disappointing career so far? Mario Gotze or Mario Balotelli? Balotelli, without a shadow of a doubt. Gotze is close, but as far as potential, Balotelli had the potential to be one of the greatest strikers that we've ever seen. Probably the greatest striker of his generation. That's never going to happen. He's missed his boat. It's over for him. And he really has himself to blame, because it's about putting in the work, applying yourself. He didn't apply himself. He didn't care enough, and therefore he's going to deal with the consequences, which is that you have failed to live up to what you could have been. Gotze is another disappointing one. You can talk about injuries, but his move to Bayern was a mistake, and the several chances he had, and you can look back at my videos where he could have moved in January, moved in the summer, and he kept on saying at Bayern it's ruined his career, and there's no turning back. He'll never be whatever he was. But Balotelli, without a doubt, is easily the most disappointing. Bruno Alves, hey HH, I'd like to make a suggestion for your channel, which is to take fan requests for reaction videos. Reaction videos will attract new viewers and subscribers, and it will grow your channel. Plus, it will give new content for analysis for the best football analysis in the galaxy. Thank you. I'd like to hear your opinion on the new revelation on the Portuguese league, Bruno Fernandes, an offensive central midfielder signed by Sporting Lisbon this season. Here's a video of his highlights so far in this season. He'll play versus Barcelona this week, so you'll have a chance to see him in action on the highest level. Okay, let me just look at this very briefly. Let me look at this live, because it's here. I've got my thingy with me. Corporate. Okay, so let me just reduce. What the heck? It's nice. Yeah, I mean, he's got 2 feet, great strike of the ball. Very nice. Let me just fast forward a bit. Sorry. And who chooses this flipping music? Yeah, man. I mean, I do. Yeah, I mean, I do like him. I mean, yeah. What I like about him is his posture. I like his posture, head up, which means that because whenever a player plays with his head up, it means that it always gives you most options. And what I see about him is that he is two-footed, and I really, really, really like players that are two-footed. So yeah, I think this goes again to what I've been saying about Portugal, that they're going to be a threat in the next World Cup. I mean, you've got this dude, you've got Bernardo Silva, you've got Adrian Silva, you've got Renato Sanchez. There are so many quality young players, so many good old experienced heads that it is a perfect blend between young and old. And I look at this guy again and it's like, Santos just has to pick the best in, because you have so much talent and quality to pick from, so much variety, that I think Portugal are really heading into a golden generation. Remember, the golden generation was 2000, an excellent team. Figo, Rui Costa, Sapinto, João Pinto, all those boys. But I think this could be an even better generation based on the whole youth and the elders there. So yeah, thank you for your suggestions and the question. Adnan Kirchi. Hello HH, I'm new here, about 3 months or so. Now bear with me on this and tell me if you agree with me on this. So I've been watching football since I was 13 years old in 2006. Now, how old was I in 2006? Oh wow, I was pretty old. I can say for sure that the best players that I ever watched are ranked like this: Messi, Brazilian Ronaldo, Zidane, Iniesta, Ronaldinho. The reason why I put Messi above Ronaldo is because I feel that Messi is more complete as a player. He controls the rhythm of the play. He gives an insane assist, great dribbler, and a goal scorer. I'm not sure, however, about Zidane over Iniesta. I enjoy Iniesta more, but Zidane has this aura around him that just makes him better. Look, I mean, that's your opinion, and I've got to respect your opinion. But for me, I'm always going to put Ronaldo. From that group, I'd put Ronaldo number 1. I'd put Zidane number 2. Then I'd go with Messi, Ronaldinho, Iniesta. And I think with the Ronaldinho thing is tough, because even if Messi is more complete than Ronaldinho, there has never been a player like Ronaldinho. For those 2 years at his peak, he changed the game. He revolutionized. Like, we've never seen a player like this. Like, Messi is amazing, but it's like, the kind of things Ronaldinho was doing on the pitch wasn't about numbers or stats or goals or assists scored. It's the way he played the game, the kinds of things that he did was just shocking. But for me, as I said again, like, you had to, growing up watching Ronaldo, I'd never seen a player like that. I keep reminding people, Ronaldo before his knee injury was the most unstoppable thing that the game had ever seen. He was, because you're talking complete, Ronaldo was the most complete, devastating attacker, because you see Messi had all those things. Did Messi have the speed or the power of Ronaldo? Imagine a guy who had speed, who had power, who had dribbling, who had a footballing brain, who could pass the ball, who had amazing control. It was just scary. It was also unfair. But thank you for your question, though. Msota Awondodu. Dear WH, what is your take on the Operation Python dance in southeastern Nigeria? In the events... Wow, so this is what... Okay. In the events that Nigeria splits into Nigeria and Biafra, which of the two teams do you think will do better? Nigeria, naturally. But yeah, man, I think I should probably look at this question earlier on to really find some details on this, because I know, because again, there's this whole talk about restructuring in Nigeria. So a lot of people in the south want to secede from the north, based on the issues that have been happening. But I don't know specifically about this whole Nigeria Biafra thing. But I would say Nigeria. So that's my 6 cents on that. PQ Disney, last meal. Hello HH, if you were on death row in prison, let's pray that I'm never in death row in prison. What would your last meal be before your execution? Star beer, pounded yam, egusi soup, some plantain, and suya. That's my last meal. And for me, you know what? If that's my last meal, again, I don't want that to be my last meal. I won't have any moments. But if that's my last meal, that's the perfect way to go out. So that'll be an amazing meal. Thank you for that. Max Akundok. What's up, HH? It's your boy Max. My question is, who do you think... Yeah, I think you already asked this. Who had the more disappointing career, Mario Gotze or Mario Balotelli? Yeah, Balotelli. And do you think that one of them will ever become a superstar and finally do you see them making the World Cup squads? Thank you for putting out the best football analysis in the world. Keep it up, brother. Gotze could possibly still make the German team. Balotelli, I don't think so. Even if Italy still would, I would still take Balotelli. I think Gotze has a better chance of making it than Balotelli. But in honesty, I don't think neither of them will. Germany, you saw what Germany did in the Confederations Cup. They are amazing. And I don't think that there's any space for Mario Gotze, especially in the role that he plays. I mean, my gosh, you're talking about Rudy. You're talking about Ozil. You're talking about Macarois, if it's fit, Gundogan, if it's fit. Draxler, you're talking about Andre Scholler, you're talking about Khedira, you're talking about Emre Can. I mean, there are just so many midfielders that Germany have that's like, I mean, is there really any space? You're talking about, what's it called? Oh gosh, I forgot Julian Brandt. Too many guys. Yeah, too many guys. And for Balotelli, I just don't think the coach likes him. But if I was that coach, can you trust Belotti to take you to the promised land? Is that it? I would still take Balotelli because you should always take at least 3 strikers with you in any squad that you play with. At least 3 strikers. Pierre Richard Michel, hello, been a fan since 2013. Keep up the great work. My question this week is, what type of season do you think Barcelona will have? I feel they don't have enough weapons, and Messi, Iniesta, and the Cannibal are not getting any younger. I give them a great start, but will Messi be able to keep up the harder January, February calendar? Plus, in a World Cup year, I feel he will manage his energy. What's your take on that? And also, after 2 Champions League matches, after 2 Champions League match days, which smaller sides have impressed you? Obviously, people will talk about the big guns, PSG, Real, Barcelona, but which smaller team has got your attention? I like this Besiktas team. Great defense. Pepe is doing a good job. Plus, they have a great young right back. Plus, Napoli is a team to watch also. Don't count out Barcelona. I still think they will do very well. I think Barcelona will surprise a lot of people this year. I think that because people don't think they'll do well, I think they will quietly get a lot of points and they'll just surprise people. Because I think Iniesta, Messi's digestive biscuits, Piqué, they just keep rolling on through. And I think that you cannot deny their quality and how they refuse to show their age. So I think Barcelona will surprise people. Look, PSG they've been the most impressive team. You can't deny them. They've been absolutely impressive. Real with ruthless against Dortmund, but I think without a shadow of a doubt, PSG have been the standout team. And I think Napoli and Besiktas are becoming dark horses. Although United have been pretty good as well. And so I think City have looked good, United have looked good, Besiktas, Napoli, but easily the standout team has been that PSG crew, without a doubt. James Lombardo, hello HH. Do you think Chelsea can go back to back in terms of winning the league? Nope. So far, all the hype has been around the Manchester club, similar to last season. And just like last season, Chelsea started off badly, but have been in outstanding form since that Burnley game, and I think they will show their title credentials against City this Saturday. So this is the beauty of writing things in the past. So as we all know, Chelsea got humbled by City, thoroughly outplayed 1-0. Conte was to blame. And to begin with, I said at the start of the season, my pick is Man City. And I do believe that it's going to be a title race between the 2 Manchester sides, City and United. Liverpool have shown that they're not serious contenders. Arsenal, again, you can't take them seriously. Tottenham will be a third wheel, but I don't think they'll have the consistency to really last with the Manchester club. And I just think for Chelsea, they will miss Costa. Morata has had an excellent start to the season, but I don't know whether Morata can give you that effective quality for an entire season that Costa could. And I think that, Batshuayi doesn't work as a lone striker. And he's going to get frustrated if he keeps on getting used as the last line of results. I mean, what happened with him where Morata got injured? He brought on Willian. and Willian was so crap. And that's why it was brought in again with 50 minutes. I think that was just showed you that Conte doesn't have enough faith in a player who scored the winning goal a few days ago against Atletico. So for Chelsea, I think they just have to focus on top four. I think as a title challengers, I don't think it's going to happen for them. William Carvalho, from Manfred Gunsa. Hey HH, why do you think William Carvalho hasn't been picked up by a bigger club at this point in time? He's been extremely consistent for about 4 years now and was a big reason why Portugal won the Euros. Teams such as Liverpool or Arsenal, who lack a quality defensive-minded midfielder, would improve massively if they got him. I told you I've been a huge fan of William Carvalho. Seeing him at the Euros, at the Confederations Cup, I love what he does in a team because he's one of those guys where reminds me of Ray Kelman. He plays at his own pace. He takes his time. He's methodical. Always picks out his pass. And I always say he's like a sponge. Wherever you are, you just know that you can just give that ball to him. He's going to recycle it. Give that ball to him. He's always going to recycle it. Hardly ever loses the ball, and has great passing range and just settles things down. Especially if you're under pressure and you just want to keep possession and you want to suck the blood out of the game. He's an excellent anchor type midfielder to have. So yeah, I think that, I mean, especially even going back to the past question, Chelsea against City. Chelsea could have used with a William Carvalho. They could have used a midfielder who he just gave him the ball and let him just try to calm things down and just give you some possession, just try and swing the momentum towards the way. So I think, yeah, he's definitely a midfielder that I think a lot of clubs should get. Guys, thank you very much for your questions. I will be doing this again next week. Remember, head to the website, halfhopefootballhot.com. That is halfhopefootballhot.com. Top left-hand corner, ask HH and ask me anything you want and I will answer it. Guys, it's been swell. I appreciate the questions. Peace.